I ignore the worried stares of my labmen and head outside for some fresh air. I need to calm down and figure this out. The ticket Lukaku bought turned out to be 4th place. The prize is just 5,000 yen.
そこの岡部倫太郎さ。
Hey there, Okabe Rintaro. Suzuha calls out to me. She's still polishing her bicycle. Tanoji Nei is squatting next to her, watching her work with great interest. 2 questions come to mind. 1. How long has she been polishing that thing? 2. Just how much free time does the Brawn Tube workshop have?
洗脳されたような顔してるよ。大丈夫？
You look like you've been brainwashed. You okay?
洗脳。俺が
Brainwashed? Me?
ここには他に誰もいないじゃん。
Well, there's nobody else here.
はあ、そうだ。
I suppose you're right.
それはどっちに対するそうだな。
Hey all you cool cats and welcome back to another episode of Steins Gate. I kind of realized where to cut off the last episode a little bit late, but it's okay. We're gonna pick up right back here with Suzuha and Nei down here, and let's continue. Which part?
洗脳されたこと？他に誰もいないこと？
Being brainwashed? Or nobody else being here?
洗脳されたことだ。
Being brainwashed.
されたの？
You were. Suzuha suddenly stands up to me and grabs my face. Then she forces my eyes open with her index finger and thumb. What are you doing?
動かないで。
Don't move. Suzuha peers into my eye with a serious expression. What is... Like... Okay, so... I thought, like, Suzuha might be, like... I don't know what she is. Like, part of me thinks, like, she might be, like, John Titor, but at the same time, I'm also like, what if she's just, like... She's clearly, like, a time traveler of some sort. She's definitely, like, in my mind, from the future, or, like... some sort of weird alien. I don't know. Alien or time traveler. But a second later, she lets go and steps back.
大丈夫。洗脳されてない。
You're okay. You haven't been brainwashed.
なんだと？
What?
洗脳されてる時ってさ、下まぶたの中によくチップが仕込まれてることがあるんだよね。
When you're brainwashed, they usually put a chip on the inside of your lower eyelid. A chip? Immediately after saying that, Suzuha gasps and covers her mouth. Then she puts her hand on my shoulder and gives me an embarrassed smile.
岡部倫太郎、今のは機密扱いでお願い。
Okabe Rintaro, please keep that confidential. Don't tell me, is she?
そうか。お前も機関に捕らえられていた経験があるのだな。
So, you've been captured by the organization before, just like me.
機関？セルンのことだっけ？
Huh? The organization? Are you talking about CERN? How do I answer my phone? There we go. Ferris. What the? I don't know what to pick for her stuff. It's dumb. Her songs still contain words of prophecy. Before they reach it, Ferris must decipher the prophecies to find the location of the Holy Land. Yeah. Prophecy? Mind telling me what's in those songs? Remember, if you refuse, I have ways of making you talk. We'll just go with that. I don't know. Like, okay, I'm gonna apologize right now, because there's gonna be weird stutters throughout, like, several of my episodes right now, because my cat is going insane, and he's just been meowing and meowing, and I can't make him stop.
いや、皆まで言うな。お前の苦しみ、俺にはよく理解できる。
No, say no more. I understand your pain all too well.
そう？
You do?
期間がひたかっ 隠しにする巨大洗脳施設、通称アポカリプス・オブ・ガリアン。あそこはまさに生きる地獄。
Rintaro, I'm gonna need you to stop the silly lies because we've got serious stuff going down. It's amazing this man can contain like all these silliness with like everything that's happening right now. He's just like, I'm still gonna go along with this chuny stuff. Anyways, the organization's secret brainwashing facility, known as Apocalypse of Galliant. That place is a living hell.
二度と思い出したくないのだな。
I don't want to revive any suppressed memories.
そう、アッポーなんとかって名前じゃない気もするけど。
Right. I don't think it was called Apoca whatever though.
生き地獄だったのは確か。
But it certainly was a living hell.
やはりお前とは良き仲間になれそうだ。バイト戦士よ、聖戦の日は近いぞ。
I can tell you'll make a good comrade, part-time warrior. The day of Ragnarok is near. Cool. Suzuha lifts her head in half-hearted gesture of enthusiasm.
バイトのお姉ちゃん、洗脳って何？
Suzuha, what's brainwashing? Nai asks as she tugs on the hem of Suzuha's clothes.
それにはこの王院京馬が答えてやろう。
You know their eyes, like every character's eyes are crazy. Like the Danganronpa sort of level of crazy, except in its own unique way. I, Hyo and Kyoma, shall be the one to answer that.
いいです。
No, that's okay.
え？
Nai hides behind Suzuha.
苗は岡部倫太郎が怖いみたいだね。
Looks like Nai's afraid of you, Okabe Rintaro.
シェスター・ブラウンよ、俺にイフを抱くのはいいが、同時に世界を股にかけるマッドサイエンティストへの敬意も払うべきだぞ。
You do well to fear me, Sister Braun. But you should also pay me respect, for I am the world's most infamous mad scientist.
世界を股にかけてるの？
You're infamous?
いかにも。俺の天才的な灰色の脳細胞は世界各国の首脳が欲しがるほどのものなのだ。
Indeed, world leaders would kill to get their hands on my genius brain cells.
へえ。
Wow. Still clinging to Suzuha's waist, Nai opens her eyes even wider and gasps in admiration.
洗脳ってのは今みたいなことを言うんだよ、苗。
That's how people talk when they've been brainwashed, Nai.
何を言う、そこのバイト戦士。俺は真実しか話していないのだから、これは洗脳などではない。
Nonsense, part-time warrior. My brain has not been washed since the day I was born.
オカリンおじさんは嘘ついたの？
Are you a liar, Mr. Okarin?
誰がおじさんか？
Don't call me that.
子供相手に怒鳴っちゃダメだよ。怯えてるじゃん。
You shouldn't yell at children. Look, she's shaking. But Mister makes me sound old. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. What a disgrace. No, there's no point in getting angry at a child. He's really not that old enough to drink. How old is Okabe? This is gonna require me to look this up later. There's probably a number going to be posted somewhere on this screen. Maybe to the right? The left? The right? I don't know. I'm gonna put it somewhere. Anyways. No, there's no point in getting angry at a child. I need to show composure as an adult.
あんたって岡部よりよっぽど変態ね。もうさん付けで呼んでやらないからな。
You're even more of a perv than Okabe. I'm not using san for you anymore.
僕は変態じゃないよ。変態紳士だよ。
I'm not a perv. I'm a pervy gentleman.
は
What does that even mean? She didn't say all that. All she said was, huh? She did not say that entire. That was definitely not what it said in Japanese. Huh? It's just like an exasperated like, huh? Like it's exasperation. It's not actually words. Anyways.
Hey guys, do you think Ukudin's okay?
I can hear voices from the second story window, and since we can hear them clearly from here, Suzuha starts chuckling.
もしかしてずっと聞いていたか？
You heard everything, didn't you?
ごめん、盗み聞きするつもりはなかったけど、どうしても聞こえちゃうからさ。
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I just couldn't help it.
タイムマシンのことも？
Did you hear about the time machine too?
ああ、聞いちゃった。やるねこの。
Oh yeah, I heard. Way to go, you! She strikes my upper arm in what I assume is a gesture of encouragement. What is way to go you supposed to mean?
口外したりしていないだろうな。もし誰かに喋ったりしてみろ。俺はお前の口を封じなければならなく。
You haven't told anyone, have you? If I can't trust you to keep silent, I'll have to take extreme...
喋ってないよ。私って結構口は固いからさ。
I won't say a thing, I swear. Your secret's safe with me.
だったらいい。それで一つ聞くが。
Great, there's just one thing I'd like to ask.
たった今、2階で放電現象が起きたのを見たか？
Did you see some kind of electrical discharge on the second floor just now?
放電？昨日みたいなグラグラ揺れるやつ？
Electrical discharge? You mean like yesterday's rumbling? I nod.
さっき1回やったよね。店長いないから助かったね。
It happened once before. You're lucky the boss wasn't around.
揺れて怖かった。
It shook. It was scary. I ignored the little girl's honest impression.
たった今、ほんの1分前ぐらいにもグラグラ揺らしたはずなんだが。
Just now, about a minute ago. It should have happened again.
そうなの？でも2回目は見てないの。
Oh, really? I didn't see you the second time. Suzuha tilts her head quizzically and then turns back to her bicycle.
私がこの子を磨くのに夢中だったのかもしんないけどさ。
Maybe I was too preoccupied polishing my baby.
苗は見た？
Did you see it, Nai? No. Sister Braun frantically shakes her head.
2回目は見てないんだな。
You didn't see the second one.
見てないです。
I didn't see it. Disappointment spreads through me. What does this mean? Events I remember happening didn't. The fact that I sent an email, the fact that we argued over what to send. But Kurisu herself remembers that I called her Celeb Sev during that argument. Right after sending the email, I was hit by a feeling of vertigo. They're probably related somehow.
なんかあったの？
Did something happen?
お前はタイムトラベルについて詳しいか？
How much do you know about time travel?
それってどういう意味かな？
What do you mean by that? Suzuha seems slightly suspicious. So I explained to her what just happened just now, and I probably won't understand a word of it, so I don't think it'd be necessary to silence her.
信じらんない。
I don't believe it. Suzuha's dumbfounded after hearing my explanation.
そんなの聞いたことないよ。ねえ、本当のこと言ってる？
I've never heard of anything like that. Is it true? Are you telling the truth?
当たり前だ。俺たちは紛れもなくタイムマシンを開発した。そして過去を変えることができたのだ。
Of course, we've created a bona fide time machine, and we're able to change the past.
我らの偉業を否定することは誰にもできない。
Nope.
そう、誰にもだ。
Nobody can deny our accomplishments. That's right, nobody.
ああ、もうそういうことじゃなくて。
Jeez, that's not what I meant. Suzuha grabs her own hair in frustration, but then her expression turns thoughtful.
君の言うことが本当なのかどうかわかんないけどさ、
know if what you're saying is true or not, but she suddenly lowers her voice.
こういう時はジョン・タイターに聞いてみればいいよ。
I think you should try asking John Titor.
ジョン・タイター。
ほら今さ話題になってるらしいじゃん。過去へ遡ってきたタイムトラベラー。
Maybe she traveled with John Titor? Because this kind of implies that she's not. I'm very confused. Phoenix. Listen. You have to stop yelling, okay? It's gonna be I'm gonna hate editing this episode because every 5 minutes you have to scream. I mean, he's a hot topic now, isn't he? A time traveler from the future.
なんか知ってっかもよ。同じタイムトラベラー同士ってことで。
You might know something since you're both time travelers and all.
なるほど。確かにお前の言う通りかもしれん。あ、いや、それで間違いない。
I see. You could be right. No, there's no doubt about it. The undoing of past events could possibly be explained through the many worlds interpretation that Titor talked about. And come to think of it, it was Titor's advice that led me to the IBN 5100. He should be able to give me a hint this time too. I quickly take out my phone.
俺だ。ジョン・タイターはこの俺を導くために未来からやってきたかもしれん。
It's me. John Titor may have come from the future to guide me.
なあ、そうだ。奴がこの2010年へとやってきたのはまさしくシュタインズゲートの選択だよ。エルプサイコングル。
Yeah, that's right. His arrival here in 2010 must be the choice of Steins Gate, Elsai Konguru.
バイトのお姉ちゃん、あのおじさんは誰と電話で話してるの？
Who is he talking to?
あ、誰だろう。未来人と交信してたりして。
Dunno. Who could it be? Maybe it's someone from the future.
未来人？
From the future?
シスター・ブラウン。俺の電話の相手が気になるか？
Do you want to know who I'm talking to, Sister Brown?
気になりません。
No, Nice shakes her head rapidly. She looks scared. I respond with the wary expression of a mad scientist who has seen everything and lost much.
気になったとしても今後絶対に聞くな。もし知れば俺はお前の口を封じなくてはならなくなる。さすがにお前のような痛い気な少女を手にかけたくはないのだ。
Good, even if you are interested, never ask. I could tell you, but then I'd have to silence you, and I don't want to have to do that to an innocent girl.
だから小学生をビビらせちゃダメだっての。
Come on, stop scaring her. She's just a little girl. I assume Nai is frightened because of the aura of danger that follows me everywhere. She's right to be.
バイト戦士、俺は早速タイターに連絡を取ってみるぞ。素晴らしい助言に感謝する。
I'll get in touch with Titor immediately. Your advice is appreciated, part-time warrior.
私役に立った？そんならよか。
Was I useful? That's great. Part-time warrior's eyes pop out open
うわ、
mid-sentence.
やっば。店長帰還、店長帰還。
Oh crap, the boss is back! The boss is back! I follow Suzuha's glance to see a moped headed this way. Judging by the sheer size of the driver, it must be Mr. Braun.
なえ、もし店長に聞かれたらさ、私はちゃんと店番してたって言ってよ。
Nai, if the manager asks, tell him I was doing my job.
うん。だから今度自転車に乗せてね。
Okay, but you have to let me ride your bike, okay?
乗せる乗せる。
Okay, okay.
じゃあ頑張って岡部倫太郎。私応援してっからさ。
Good luck, Okabe Rintaro. I'm rooting for you. Suzuha pats me on the shoulder and rushes into the workshop. Naya and I are left in front of the store. The driver stops the moped and takes off his full-face helmet, revealing Mr. Braun.
お父さん、おかえりなさい。
Welcome back, Daddy!
ないそこのうさんくせえ野郎に何をされた
Nai, what did this nut job do to you? Manager leaps from his moped and interposes himself between me and his daughter. His eyes are bloodshot. My spine freezes. What a powerful aura of malice.
俺の大事な娘をたぶらかしてくれたな殺すぞ
You son of a... How dare you make moves on my precious daughter? I'll kill you.
待ってくれ。俺は何もしていない。
Wait, I haven't done anything.
だったらなんでおめえとナイが二人っきりで話してんだあ
Then why were you talking with Nai alone, huh?
二人きりじゃない。今の今まで鈴葉もここにいました。あの女は仕事をサボってそこのチャリを磨いていたんですよ。
We weren't alone. Suzuha was here too. That girl was skipping work to polish her bicycle. Please forgive me, Suzuha. My life is too precious.
ナイそうなのか
Is that true, Nai?
バイトのお姉ちゃんに自転車に乗せてもらう約束したの。だからサボってなかったって言わなきゃ。
She promised she'd let me ride her bike, so I gotta say she wasn't skipping. Sister Braun ends up betraying Suzuha too. The manager breathes a heavy sigh.
サボる方法だけはうまいんだよなあのバイト
Skipping's the only thing she's good at, isn't it? Worthless part-timer. It's true I've never seen her actually do work.
というか、この俺を一瞬でも疑ったことについての謝罪はないんですか
Anyway, shouldn't you apologize for making false accusations?
ねえよんなもん
What? Hell no. Stubborn old man. Thinks he owns the place just because he owns the place.
今後もうちの娘をたぶらかそうとしたらただじゃおかねえからな
You know, I never really thought about it, but his name is Tenoji? I like it. I like it. I like his name is Tenoji. Understand, I won't let you off easy next time you make moves on my daughter.
そんな自殺行為はしませんよ。
I wouldn't do something so suicidal. Mr. Braun nods in satisfaction.
ねえシュークリーム買ってきたから一緒に食おう
Nai, I bought some cream puffs, so let's enjoy them together. Okay. He parks his moped next to Part-Time Warrior's bicycle, then enters the store hand in hand with his daughter. Cream puffs? Can't get any more out of character than that. Is this what having kids does to a man?
おいそれバイトサボってたことは分かってんだぞこら
Hey, part-timer, I knew you were slacking off, hey!
あとなんで42型がつけっぱなしになってんだ消しとけって言っただろうが
Why is the 42-inch on? I thought I told you to turn it off.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry! I leave Suzuha to her fate and return to the lab. I need to get in touch with Taito as quick as possible. He might be able to give me the answers I seek. He might even be able to explain the event that I witnessed a few days ago, the instantaneous disappearance of everyone in the streets of Akiba. When I burst into the lab, everyone looks at me with concerned expressions. Mayuri starts to speak, presumably to console me, but I put up my hand to stop her.
待て。事情はすべて後で話す。
Wait, we'll talk when everything's over. I explain that we can't experiment anymore now that Mr. Braun is back, and I dismiss everyone for today.
おかり、ね、明日バナナ買ってきてあげるね。
I'll buy more bananas tomorrow, okay? Mayuri picks up her Upa plush toy off the sofa and hands it to me.
だからね、今はその子をむぎゅーっと抱きしめて元気出してね。
So for now, hug this little guy super tight and cheer up, okay? Looks like she's worried about me, but she shouldn't be. It's my job to worry about her. That's the button. That's the button. I can't give details, yeah, but her songs are divine revelations. Prophecies of the world, end of the world, yeah. Okay. She has to work after this, so she leaves. Taro goes with her, probably to see Ferris. Before he leaves, Lukaku apologizes again for messing up the Lotto 6 ticket. He knows about the time machine now. Next time I see him, I'll make him a lab mem to secure his silence. Moika leaves with nothing more than a tiny bow. So it's just me and Kurisu? In less than 30 minutes, Kurisu and I are the only ones left in the lab. Do I have another mail? I'm gonna hear more about time machines next time, okay? It's a promise. See you, Moika. I really don't trust Moika. Listen. Alright. I've got bad juju vibes coming off of her. And I don't understand why I have bad juju vibes. Like, that makes, like, she's not suspicious, I don't think. But, like, she's like, I don't know. I've got, like, hairs standing up on the back of my neck for some reason. She kind of freaks me out. I don't know. I'll try and figure out why something's, like, maybe it's her behavior just belies something different. Because, like, if her personality is so wildly different from, like, her typing, like, it's so different, then how do you know what's really her, I guess, is the thing. So, like, with Mayuri, I have, like, complete faith in like, her and everything. It's just, like, there's nothing suspicious about Mayuri. She's just what she is. She's pure and innocent and whatever. Kurisu, she is what she is. I read her like a book. It's easy. She's got arrogance to her. She's intelligent. She's, you know, but, like, she's got all this going on for her. That's just, like, she's gonna be this genius scientist, you know? Like, you get that. Daru, he is what he is. Like, he's a pervy nerd. And that's all, like, that's it. Like, there's nothing underneath all that. The part-time warrior, Suzuha, she's clearly lying about stuff. She's clearly, like either an alien or from the future, because I don't get, like, anything other than, like, she doesn't fit into the world properly, you know? But Moika gives me, like, the heebie-jeebies because, like, she doesn't talk that much. She seems to be, like, you know, on some sort of mission. Like, heck, for all I know, the organization is real and she's part of that organization. I don't know. But I don't trust her. Maybe... I don't know. Something's... I get creeped out by her. I don't like it. In less than 30 minutes, Kurisu and I are the only ones left in the lab.
そこの助手、お前は帰らないのか?
Hey assistant, you're not going back to your hotel?
目障りなら帰るけど。
Is there a problem?
目障りというわけではないが、何か用事でもあるのか?
No problem. I was just wondering what you were still doing here.
いいえ。でも、ちょっと考えたいことがあって。
Nothing. I just wanted to think for a bit.
ホテルに戻って考えればいい。
Can't you think at your hotel?
何？追い出したいの？
What? You're kicking me out.
そうか。どうせ友達もいないし、ホテルに帰っても一人ぼっちで寂しいから、この法院京馬に構ってほしいというわけだな。このお子様セレセブめ。
I get it. You'd be lonely in your hotel room, but you have no friends, so you want me, the great Hyoin Kyoma, to look after you. Isn't that right, you spoiled celeb Sev?
寂しいのはあんたの方だろ。さっきからあんまり元気ないし。
You're the lonely one, aren't you? You've been acting gloomy all day.
なんなら相談に乗るぞ。私はある意味で部外者だから話しやすいんじゃない？
Do you need some advice? I'm an outsider in a sense, so it should be easier to talk to me, right?
年下の女に相談する男の人って、ぐにゅぐにゅだけど、それでもいいんなら聞いてやってもいい。
A man getting advice from a younger woman is kind of... But if you're fine with that, then just ask away. Why does she have to be such a smartass? She even has a mocking grin on her face.
俺はメールをする用事があるのだ。どうしてもここにいたいのならば、邪魔をせず静かにしているのだな。ザ・ゾンビ。
I need to send some emails. If you insist on staying here, then be quiet and stay out of my way. Okay, zombie?
その呼び方が一番カチンとくるわね。
Of all your stupid names, that one's the worst. Despite her complaint, Kurisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier.
コーヒーを飲むか？
Want some coffee?
もらうわ。
Sure. I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and then sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. I only hope that this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Suzuha's advice. Get in touch with Taitor. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation, which would mean that Kurisu sitting over there isn't the same Kurisu with whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we had discussed it. How can that be?
何もぞもぞやってんの？
What's wrong with you? Stop fidgeting. Kurisu glares at me coldly. Damn it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again. I keep telling her that I'm not a perv. I'm Hyoin Kyoma. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? That's another question I'll ask John Taitor. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with IBN 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. What should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling, I take out my phone. Question. Thanks for the intel on the IBN 5100. The code is from CERN's database. In other news, I've successfully built a machine that sends emails to the past by sending an email. Does that change the world line? I noticed some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof, if you don't mind. I sigh and chug my soda. Now to wait for his reply. I checked the @channel thread just to make sure, but Taitor hasn't posted
ずい
recently.
ぶん深いため息ついてるわね。
That was a pretty heavy sigh. Kurisu says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about how that D-mail changed the past, and about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurisu? Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem? Kurisu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Just then my phone rings.
もしもし。
Hello?
あ、オカリン。実はとんでもないミスに気づいたんだ。
Okarin, I've made a terrible mistake.
ミス？
Mistake? Is this about the phone wave named subject to change? Is it related to the phenomenon I experienced earlier? I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. It's gonna be something stupid. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak.
実はさ、
Actually,
ラボに財布忘れてきたお。
I left my wallet at the lab!
に？
What?
おかげでメイクインに入れないよ。オカリン、悪いけど僕の財布届けてくんない？お礼にメイクインでドリンクおごるから。
I can't go to May Queen like this. Could you bring me my wallet? I'll buy you a drink.
貴様は神田川で水浴びでもしていろ！
Go jump in a river! I shout and hang up. Damn it, you got stressed for nothing. But right afterward, my phone rings again.
もしもし。財布は届けないからな。
Yeah, I'm not delivering your wallet, okay?
おかりんおかりん。
なんだ、マユリか。誰も一緒にいるのだろう。いいか。そのバカに金を貸す必要はないからな。
Oh, it's you. You're with Daru, right? You don't have to lend the dumbass any money, okay?
ああ、わかった。
Okay.
でね、オカリンも元気になったかなって思って、ちゃんとウーパンをむぎゅーって言った？
So, Okarin, I was wondering if you cheered up. Did you hug Upa like I said?
していない。そもそも俺はいつだろうと狂気と野心に満ち溢れたマッドサイエンティストである。
No, I am a mad scientist full of madness and ambition.
そっか。あのね、何か悩みがあったらマユシーに相談するんだよ。マユシーはね、難しい話はよくわかんないけど、オカリンのことはよーくわかってるもん。
Yushi is adorable and precious, and I will protect her.
That's good. You know, if you're worried about anything, talk to Mayushi, okay? Mayushi doesn't understand hard things, but she does understand Okarin.
お前にこの俺がわかるというのか。
Do you understand me?
わかるよ。子供の頃から一緒だもん。
Sure, we've been together since we were little after all.
もう切るぞ。バイト頑張れよ。
I'm hanging up. Work hard now.
ありがとう。じゃあね。
Thanks, bye.
たくあのバカめ。
She thinks she knows me.
岡部、顔がにやけてる。
Okabe, you're grinning.
何を言うかこのセルセブが。
Nonsense, Celeb Sev.
セレセブ言うな。
Don't call me Celeb Sev. I was going to tell Kurisu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hyo and Kyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri. Oh god, it's another one. You know, I've been working at May Queen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flies. Oh, but don't worry, Mayushi is still Okarin's hostage full time. I believe you're working. I mean, you still never cosplay outside of work. Party after just 3 months? Ridiculous. I don't know this. Okay, no, not that one. That one's mean. You need money to buy junk food or else you'll die of starvation. I understand. Let's go with this one. I still can't believe you're working at a maid cafe. I mean, you still never cosplay outside of work. We'll go with that. Because the other two, I don't like. One of them sounds mean. I'm going to go with this one.
恋する乙女が好きな相手からのメールを待ってるみたい。
You look like a girl in love waiting for an email from her boyfriend. She sure likes to attack me for every little thing.
そんなに構ってほしいのか。
Are you really that desperate for attention?
ささやかな復讐よ。あんたからのひどい扱いにいつもぐっと耐えてるんだから。それぐらい許せ。
Just getting revenge. You're always making fun of me, so I deserve at least this much.
これでも俺はお前をリスペクトしているつもりだぞ。
Despite what you may think, I actually respect you.
名前すらまともに呼んだこともないくせによく言う。
That's French. You don't even say my name right.
それについてはすまないと思っている。
I'm sorry about that. Kurisu lifts her face and stares at me in shock.
へえ、意外。あんたって謝るんだ。
Oh, that's unexpected. You actually apologized.
謝るさ。だがどうしようもないのだ。
I do apologize, but I can't help it.
俺の脳はお前のことを助手のクリスティーナという認識で固定してしまっていて直しようがないからな。
For my brain has recorded you as my assistant, Christina, and I cannot correct it.
解凍して海馬に電極ぶっ刺してやりたい。
I'm gonna crack your skull open and stick electrodes in your hippocampus. Isn't the Isn't that where memories are stored? Yeah, there it is. A major part of the brain, the hippocampus, governs memory and spatial navigation. I feel like I learned that back in high school. I haven't heard that word in forever. Like, when would I ever hear that word as a thing? So, it's not really something that comes up. Oh my god, another? Oh wait, right after that silly exchange, John Titor's mail arrives. I quickly open the mail. Greetings, Kioma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. Its contents were the third... Okay, it's going too fast for me to read. Hopefully, I can read this back. Is it gonna let me scroll? Nope. Okay. Alright, hold on. I want to read this again because it went so fast I couldn't read it. But it also doesn't help that the letters are jumbled around. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. It contained the winning numbers for the third place prize of that night's Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the email, my associates who helped plan the experiment and watched me send it instantly forgot any of that had happened. When I checked, I found that the email had vanished from my phone's send history. I know for a fact that it arrived in the past as my friend bought a Lotto 6 ticket based on information I had apparently given him. He got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise, it was an exact match. Alright, that's all I wanted. Who are you talking to?
John Titor.
John Titor? No way.
奴はよほど悪意のある人間以外に対してはオープンだ。メルアドも公開している。こうしてやり取りするのは2度目だ。
He's open to discussion as long as you're not trying to troll him, and his mail address is public. This is the second time we've exchanged mails.
道理であんたがタイタンの書き込みを引用したがるわけだ。信者ってわけね。
No wonder you keep referencing Titor's posts. You believe him, don't you?
そういうわけでもない。だが奴の話にはうなずける点も多い。
Not entirely, but there are several points in his story I do agree with.
そう？フィクションにしか思えないけど。
Really? I can't see it as anything but fiction. That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that the email you sent changed Divergence, if only a little. Bravo! The instant your email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email, but your friend got a number wrong when he purchased the ticket. The original email likely disappeared from your send history when the world line changed. If all of this makes sense, the one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous world line. Just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from before the past was changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years into the past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of the timeline might have? I've confirmed that divergence is currently 0.571015%. I cannot tell you what value is before you change the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you change the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That has been proven by my own experience. But in the case of an email like the one you sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time. A situation that scientists in my time have never even considered. It wasn't necessary since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us means of physical time travel, so I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain the phenomenon you're experiencing. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where did those numbers come from? Oh. Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett-Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields which describe the extent of the world line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0 divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Please explain these attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Put simply, attractor fields are the focal points of the world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomena previously known as fate and chance. There's no real point in making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes do not have lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal, but you, Kilma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence. You might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence across the wall that divides attractor fields. The tone of Titor's mail suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power? Well, this does explain things. First, I feel a sense of pride. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? Yeah, that's what... Man, I can't believe me and Rintaro are on the same page. In the first place, I can't confirm if this is the real John Titor. I don't even know if the John Titor from 2000 was really a time traveler. If Titor's world line theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I begin to doubt, all of his words start to smell like lies. That stuff about the IBM 5100 might have been a lie too. That mysterious program code could just be a simple bug. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's starting to sound like some new age con artist. And besides, I don't need Titor to tell me that. Kurisu jerks at the sound of my laughter.
いきなり笑い出すのよ。気色悪い。
Don't just start laughing like that, it's creepy.
これが笑わずにいられるか。実に傑作ではないか。この俺が持つ力だと。
But I must. He says I have powers. Isn't that rich?
今さらそんなこと言われなくとも。俺はとっくに気づいていたぞ。ジョン・タイター。
You don't have to tell me what I already know, John Titor. I snap my eyes open wide. I raise my phone high to the heavens.
この魔眼。リーディングシュタイナーの真の力にな。
My true power is the magic eye reading Steiner.
話の流れはさっぱり見えんが、岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく。
Sounds to me like you got a bad case of chunibyo.
え？
え？え？
あ。
You know why I don't cosplay. Mayushi doesn't want to stand out. I mean, I'm your hostage, right? Kurisu hides her face in her book. She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her ears are bright red. How does she know about Chunibyo? Is she an @channeler after all? No, that doesn't matter now. I need to reply to Taitor. What is beyond the wall? What will happen when we cross it? If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, then the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on @channel, my goal is to change the future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Okay, now it's getting creepy. Is this some new cult? Or is he really trying to con me here? He's also contradicting himself again. The Titor who appeared in 2000 said he traveled back in time to retrieve technology lost in World War III. If this guy's saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by CERN, this guy might be an imposter. I'm fed up, so I quit replying, but just as I'm about to put away my phone... What the fudge? This is kind of creepy. Kyoma, I want you to be the Messiah. If the same thing happens to you again, please contact me more. That moment will prove that you are the Messiah. Raises hairs on the back of my neck. What is this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something is very wrong. What? What is just... What? Excuse me? What happened? Oh! Here we go. Chapter 4. Alright. I think this is, this is a good place to stop. We will pick up with this in the next episode. Until then, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!